Hello friends. So today we will see how to predict the output of a program code using strings. As far as strings are concerned, I have already given a video on strings and string slicings. The link is given in the description of this video as well. So let's start the step-by-step explanation of prediction of output of this given program. You can see this program. I have given the line numbers also for your convenience. Here is a string SCHOOL2@com. You can see some letters are given in capitals, that is uppercase, and some letters are given in lowercase, and there is a number and a special character in this string. So let's see how we are going to predict the output of this program. So you can see that the string is sliced and it is numbered from 0 to size -1. To understand the concept of slicing in a better way, you can see the print statements that I have given. Individually, when you give the print statements, individual characters will be printed and every character is numbered with the name of the string, like S0, S1, S2 and so on. Now, line number 2 of this program says k is equal to len s. That means there is a variable k which will hold the length of the string s. Len function, len function is used to find out the length of the string. The length of the string means counting the characters that are present in this string. If we take the example of this particular string, the value of k will be 11. In line number 3, we have a variable m which is having a blank space. We will use this blank space later in this program. Line number 4 is a for loop where you can see for I in range 0 to k. That means the loop will iterate from the first character of the string up to the last character of the string, because k is having the size of the string. That means the value of k is 11, and in range you know this, that it stops one step prior to the value, so it will stop at 10. And if you see it in the slicing that I have shown you in the previous slide, 10 means the last character, that is m. So let's start with iteration 1. You can see that in this program the for loop is given at line number 4, and this program or the iteration will continue from line number 5 to line number 10. In line number 5 there is a condition, in line number 7 there is a condition, and in line number 9 there is a condition. If the condition of line number 5 is fulfilled, line number 6 will take place. If the condition of line number 7 will be satisfied, line number 8 will take place. And likewise, if these two conditions will not be fulfilled, line number 9 will take place and the statement of line number 10 will be evaluated. So you can see that SI means the first character, because the value of I is 0 in the first iteration and it is small s, and it will go to line number 5, line number 7 or line number 9 as the case may be. So the first condition, that is line number 5, is saying if si dot is upper. Is upper is a function which checks whether the character is in uppercase or not. So our character s is not in uppercase, so line number 6 will not be evaluated. It will come to line number 7. It says elif si dot is alpha. Is alpha function checks whether the character is from a alphabetic list or not. which holds true here because small s is from the alphabetic list. So line number 8 will be evaluated, which says m is equal to m plus si dot upper. Upper function will convert the character to uppercase and it will be concatenated with the string m. You can see m plus si. So m plus, this plus sign means concatenation of two strings. M is also having a string, that is a blank space, and one character is coming through si, which is capital S, and it is stored in M. So the first output piece will be capital S, which is stored in M. Now exactly in the same way the iteration 2 will take place and the character C will be capitalized. Now in iteration 3 the control will come to S2, the character is capital H, and when it will start going to the conditions, the condition 5 is fulfilled if si dot is upper, because this character is already in uppercase. So line number 6 will take place, which says m is equal to m plus si dot lower. Now as the upper function converts the character in uppercase, lower function converts the character or the letter in lowercase. So h will be stored in lowercase. Here in iteration 4 the character is small o and the condition will follow in the same way as in S0 and S1. Again in iteration 5 we have a small o and it will take place in the same way as in iteration 4. Both o will be stored as output in a capitalized form. Now we come to iteration 6 where we have capital L and the condition will take place in the same way as in S2 with capital H. That means this L will be stored after converting to lowercase. Now in iteration 7 the value of I is 6. So the character we are having is 2, which is a number. So it will not go to line number 5 because it is not in uppercase. It will not go to line number 7 because it is also not from the alphabetic list. So it will go to line number 9, which is else. And in this case it is given that it has to be replaced with double B. So the output here for 2 will be BB. In iteration 8 we have the value SI as 7 and the character is at the rate. So again it will take place in the same way as for 2. That means it will be replaced with BB. In iteration 9 we have the value of I as 8 and the character is a small c, and it will take place in the same way as for S, C and double O, means C will be capitalized. In iteration 10 the value of SI is 9, which is small o, and the same process will be followed, O will be capitalized. So in the final iteration, that is iteration 11, the value of SI will be 10, the character is capital M, and in the same way as in S2, that is capital H, it will be printed in small case. So I hope this is absolutely clear to you. All the best. Happy learning.